Let's imagine it, a six-person crew preparing to launch from Earth to Mars aboard SpaceX's Starship. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's the kind of mission space agencies and private companies are actively planning for. But to make it there and back alive, you need more than a big rocket. You need the right people with the right skills. First, the journey. Mars is far, on average 225 million kilometers away, and launch windows only come around every 26 months. Even with the best timing, the journey to Mars takes 6 to 9 months. A round trip, including surface time waiting for return alignment, could stretch to 2 years. The rocket? SpaceX's Starship, fully reusable and designed for long-duration missions. Its pressurized cabin offers around 1,000 cubic meters of living space, room for private quarters, a medical bay, hygiene systems, food prep, storage, and exercise areas. So who's on board? You'd need at least one medical doctor or surgeon. Mars is far from any hospital, and any medical issue, whether injury, illness, or psychological emergency, must be handled entirely on board or on the surface. They'd also likely be trained in emergency dentistry and trauma care. Next, an engineer is vital. Spacecraft, habitats, and life support systems are complex, and things break. You need someone who can repair power systems, environmental controls, filtration units, and structural damage. A mechanical or aerospace engineer with cross-training and systems integration would be ideal. Then, you need a pilot or flight systems expert. While Starship will be highly automated, manual oversight and navigation expertise are essential, especially for landing or abort procedures. Someone with experience in spacecraft controls or flight dynamics is crucial. A biologist or agricultural specialist would manage food experiments and perhaps early-stage hydroponics. Growing fresh food on a long-duration mission helps reduce cargo weight and boosts morale and nutrition. They could also oversee water recycling and environmental balance inside the habitat. A geologist or planetary scientist is key for the surface mission. After all, one goal is to study the Martian environment. They'd examine soil, rocks, atmosphere, and search for signs of past life, all while guiding safe travel across the terrain. Lastly, a mission commander or multidisciplinary leader, likely cross-trained in several fields, would handle communication with Earth, manage crew dynamics, lead crisis response, and ensure mission objectives are met. Think of them as a mix between a team captain, diplomat, and systems overseer. Each crew member would be cross-trained in basic survival, emergency response, first aid, and at least one backup skill. Redundancy is key, because if one person is incapacitated, another must step up. Beyond skills, each person would need to endure psychological screening and training. Being confined with 5 others for 2 years in deep space isn't easy. Conflict resolution, stress management, and emotional resilience are as important as any PhD. In terms of supplies, each person will need around 1.5 tons of food and water for the full trip. Multiply that by 6, and you've got close to 9 tons of consumables. To reduce weight, future missions could grow part of their food on board using compact hydroponic systems. Radiation shielding is another major factor. Without Earth's magnetic field, astronauts will face cosmic rays and solar radiation. Starship would need a central radiation shelter using water tanks or supply walls as insulation, ready for solar storms. Once on Mars, the crew will live inside Starship or deploy modular surface habitats. Temperatures on Mars can drop below -80 degrees Celsius, so systems must keep them warm, pressurized, and powered. Solar energy and compact nuclear reactors will likely provide electricity, with in-situ resource utilization helping fuel the return trip by converting Martian CO2 and water ice into methane and oxygen. Every moment will get planned and practiced before launch. Every role, every backup plan. But even then, this mission is pushing the limits of human endurance and technology. Sending 6 people to Mars isn't just about machines. It's about carefully selecting the right humans to survive, adapt, and lead us into the next great chapter of exploration. If you liked this video, give it a like and subscribe. It all helps.